Tower of Hanoi, and kind of an outline of what we're going to do. We're going to go over who invented it, the background on it, we're going to see it done, we're going to try it out ourselves, so that's why our computers are out, and we're going to figure out why this is important. So, to the guy that made this Tower of Hanoi. It's invented by Edward Lucas, and a little bit about him, he's a French number theorist, and he specialized in the Fibonacci numbers and a method named after him known as the Lucas-Lemmer primality test. He first went into the military, and then once the Prussian-Franco War was done, then he became a math teacher. And if you talk to any of his students, apparently he was a very amusing math teacher. And if any of you guys do like a paper on him, I would love to see it because this guy sounds like pretty fun to be around. But one of the things one of these puzzles he would show his class is this Tower of Hanoi. So the Tower of Hanoi starts with these 3 pegs, and all of them start on the left side with 8 discs. And the discs, as you can see, are in order from largest to smallest. And the rules of this game is all of the discs are going to start on the left, and you have to move it to the right, but the rules are you can only move 1 disc at a time, and you cannot put like a smaller disc or a larger disc on a smaller disc. So, I'll tell you about the legend first. So, I'm going to just read this right. A Hindu legend says, in the great temple of Benares, under the dome that marks the center of the world, there is a 3-diamond needle, a cubit high, as thick as the body of a bee, and they stand on a copper base. At creation, God strung 64 discs of pure gold on 1 needle, known as the Tower of Brahma. The largest disc at the bottom, and the others were even smaller on top of each other. Priests of the temple were given the task to move these discs until they will be set in the same configuration on another needle. The rule for moving the discs is simple. Only 1 disc at a time, and never a larger one on a smaller one. When the priests complete the transfer of all the gold discs from one needle to another in the manner prescribed in the tower, the temple and everything on earth will crumble to dust with a thunderclap, and the universe will cease to exist. So the formula that came up with it to come up with when the world is going to end was 2n minus 1. So if you actually do 2 to the 64th minus 1, you'll get a lot of moves, and you'll see that, okay, we're all right, the Earth isn't going to crumble into dust for 585 billion years, so I think we're okay. So let's